Alright y'all, so look, welcome back to the channel, and in today's video, we're going to be talking about, is Alex Pereira underrated? And if you're new to the channel, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share so you can help me reach 1,000 subscribers by May. I'll deeply appreciate you. And make sure you join the official UFC Discord, link in the description. So look, lately and even before the UFC 300 and Jamal Hill announcement made by Dana White right after UFC 298, I've been seeing a lot of flack being thrown at Alex Pereira, and it honestly just goes to show the value of setting people's expectations at a realistic level and honestly just keeping the MMA community's assumptions at a minimum. Because given the insane buildup and anticipation for UFC 300, how could the main event possibly avoid letting the MMA community down? We had headcanon and fantastical fights like Conor versus Nate, Conor versus Chandler, Israel Adesanya versus Khamzat Chimaev. For fuck's sake, we thought GSP versus fucking Khabib Nurmagomedov was gonna happen. I just think the gods didn't make Leon Scott Scissorhands Edwards versus Bilal remember the eyeball for the main event. Because the one we have right now with Jamal Hill versus Alex Pereira is realistically a fantastic main event for UFC 300. So I honestly don't know why I'm seeing all this fucking hate toward it. Did y'all forget who Alex Pereira fucking is? Former Glory middleweight champion, former Glory light heavyweight champion, Glory kickboxing Hall of Famer. And that's not all. Former UFC middleweight champion and current UFC light heavyweight champion. And that's not even the best part. Has beaten Sean Strickland, the former middleweight champion of the world, Israel Adesanya, the former two-time middleweight champion of the world, Jan Blachowicz, the former light heavyweight champion of the world, and last but certainly not least, Yuri Prochazka, the former light heavyweight champion of the world. There's no way in God's name that you can't convince me that this man is a certified Demon God champion slayer. And y'all don't think that the fight with Jamal Hill, the former light heavyweight champion mind you, wouldn't be an absolute spectacle? I know Dana White tried to hide this under the rug right after Alexander Volkanovski's brutal 298 KO, but it still doesn't change the fact that this fight could absolutely be magical. But it does have me wondering, how the fuck does this fight potentially play out? We've got Jamal Hill coming off of an insane Achilles injury about 8 months out by the time it's time for UFC 300. And we all know how fights with injured former champions go. So it's kinda difficult to give Jamal Hill a clear win con here, because looking at Jamal Hill's attributes from the 5 fights he's got in the UFC, there are some obvious clear takeaways such as his chin, heart, boxing, and of course, his combos, i.e. the Thiago Santos fight in 2022. Not to mention his insanely underrated kicking game he displayed against Glover Teixeira in early 2023. He was lighting Glover the fuck up with those kicks in that fight, and now that I think about it, Jamal Hill has probably some of the best kicks in the light heavyweight division, and is just basically an all-around well-rounded fighter. But then again, there are some obvious kryptonites in his game, such as his wild-like fighting style, which could kinda lead him to his downfall. And if he doesn't watch himself, that left hook from Demon God Pereira is gonna give him sweet dreams. I'm not gonna give my early predicts until a little closer to the fight date, but this video was strictly in order to remind everyone how much of a demon Alex Pereira really is. And basically for the MMA community to stop hating on this fight with him and Jamal. Like, I know it was super anticlimactic on the UFC's part, but it still doesn't change the fact that this fight's gonna be absolute fireworks. Now that basically rounds everything up. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Ciao.